G'day guys, welcome to the Anzac Day preview show where we're here to preview the big game between the Pies and the Bombers this Monday in round 5. Steph?
Alright, so the ins for this week that we've got for Anzac Day is Frost comes in, Smith comes in, and Cox comes in. Smith and Cox both making their debut this round. Not the first of debutants on Anzac Day for us, but two exciting debutants to say the least. Coming out, we've got Langdon with a knee, White gets omitted, and also Cloak surprisingly doesn't make the cut.
Ooh, big topic there.
That's the contentious one, yeah. It was the injury cloud that he had with the elbow.
Is it that or has he been dropped? I don't know.
Well, they've said that there were rumours that he left the track early. Don't know whether they wanted to push him too much, but he must be okay to play because he's playing the VFL.
Well, in Buckley's press conference on Friday, it didn't really lead to much. He spoke about more how
didn't want to make it specific.
No, the whole team had to more lift rather than.
There's that, and he also said a lot this week in the press that it was going to be. Didn't matter if you've played 200 games or if you've played 2 games. Everyone's accountable for their performances. So obviously he's not happy with Clokey and he comes out of the side. How about Coxie? Big Mason Cox. That's got to be a big story.
Great to see.
The American comes in. Obviously Collingwood don't shy away from debuting players on Anzac Day.
That's right, yeah, we've had a few in the years. Brett McCaffrey obviously made his debut in 2009, I believe it was. Then there's been Sharrod Wellingham, Travis Cloak even early in his career. Kirk Ugle was one, like we said last week.
From the Archives, mate.
Yeah, so and they've thrown another 2 in this year.
Let's have a look at the sides here, guys. We'll start with the back 6. So we've got across the back line Frost, Brown, Tuvey, Oxley, Reid, Josh Smith. Doesn't read too bad. I mean,
yeah. Well,
there are some kids
Brown
there,
and Reid there. They're listed as the key positions. I think that Frost is more suited to a key position player, and I think Reid will play that floating third tall, intercepting marks and dictating play.
It would be good, especially if Danaher tries to get up the ground. At least he can go with him.
Yeah, that's right. He's got the engine, doesn't he?
We need to play 2 on.
Leave Brown deep, which would be good.
Well, they got Mitch Brown and Danaher as their bigs, so you would say probably Frost and...
Well, I think we've seen that a lot with the Bombers this year. A lot of their forward entries are going specific to Danaher. So if we can get the ball out of his hands and win the 50-50s at his feet, I think that's a good win for our back 6 doing that.
Alright, across the centre line we've got Crispy, Treloar and Sidebottom. That's a solid centre line up against James Kelly, Zaharakis and Orazio Fantasia.
Great name, that.
Great name, Orazio. So I think that's where we can get a hold of the Bombers. We're going to have to be clean though. I think, looking at the AFL stats earlier, the Bombers ranked 3rd in the competition for disposal efficiency. Collingwood is 16th. So that's a massive discrepancy there, guys. We really have to clean up the football, the ball use, and I think the midfield's the place we've got to do it the most. Having Sidebottom and Treloar in there is really important, I think. Onto the forward line, we've got Trav Varco, Darcy Moore, Levi Greenwood, Fasolo, Cox and Jeremy Howe.
Interesting forward line there.
It is, yeah. I think, now that Cox is in there, I think he'll play deeper when he plays forward. Obviously giving Grundy the chop out in the ruck, because he is a ruckman.
It'll be very good to have a good second fiddle ruckman, good tap ruckman.
Yeah, I think they played Cloak in that role early this season, and he's just not a ruckman, is he? Like, nothing against Cloak. He's been a great forward for us.
Not only that,
forward, he's not a ruckman.
Not only that, but those forward throw-ins that we get, that we need a good stoppage goal from guys like Varco, Fasolo.
That's right.
It'd be good to hit up someone straight away from a good tap,
Yeah. And a big thing with footy these days is hit-outs to advantage, and that's something that Mason Cox has really got going for himself in the VFL. You've seen that with our guys and the on-ballers in the VFL. They're being in prime use of the footy thanks to his handy work with the footy.
The important thing too, I think Cox just has to sit in the goal square. When we've got the footy, just put it on his head. He's bloody 2 metres tall.
200.
Well, that gets the big jukes up.
Well, they've got Wilt and I think Dia Eddies that plays deep, so they'll try and affect the 2-man on him.
Onto the followers. So we've got obviously Big Brady Grundy in the ruck and Captain Pendles and Taylor Adams.
Geez, it's good to see the skipper back in the middle.
That's where he needs to be. That's right in the middle of the ground.
It's a good solid followers there. Taylor Adams is just leading contested positions for us. He's just getting in and under. And then
Yeah, he likes getting the knees dirty. He does dishing out dishing out the footy to the better ball
it's
users.
a class of Pendlebury, just getting them into the 450 would be fantastic.
We've been really hard at the coalface. I think we're winning the ball, no problems. It's just, again, goes back to that polish. And that's really where we need to fix things up. So
I think the class is there. I think they just need to settle a bit and back in their skills, I reckon.
Well, out wide we've got Crisp and we've got side bottom. Those guys, with time outside, can use the ball pretty well. We saw Crisp had an early knock on him in his career for his ball use when he was up at Brisbane. Fixed that up last year, and he looked to be a really good run and carry player. So hopefully he brings that on Monday. And side bottom, we don't have to talk about his class.
onto the benches. JDG, Jordan De Goey, Jared Blair, James Aish and Benny Sinclair round out the 22 for the Pies.
Yeah, so good to see Benny Sinclair get up after that concussion last week.
That's good to see. Want to see a bit more of Jared Blair's influence.
Needs
Yeah,
a bit
that
of
tackling
area.
pressure, yeah.
Yeah, he's
And a couple of goals. He's got to hit the.
He's been pretty good off the ball, but I want to see him get on the scoreboard a bit more. Just to mention, I reckon I'm going to go with Darcy Moore for 5 goals this week.
Ooh, Anzac Day medal predictions.
Yes, yeah, all right. Let's share it around. So, he's your pick,
D Moore to Star.
Okay.
Matty.
Star is born, Jordan De Goey arrives on the big stage and gets the Anzac Day medal with about 25 touches and 2 goals.
I'm going with my man, our skipper, Scotty Pendlebury. I think he's had a bit of a shaky start to the season. He's playing back, playing in the middle. He's right to go. He's listed in the middle. Back to his best. Pendlebury with the Anzac Day medal.
Alrighty guys, we'll see you down there at the G on Monday. Go Pies!